All right, welcome to this crypto market update. Today's October 13th, and we are going to be spending a little bit of time today just focusing on where we are right now and what's ahead of us. We are entering a 50-50 sort of flip a coin moment where the price action is condensing in this descending triangle, and we don't know which way it's going to go. So we're going to spend a few minutes today talking about how we got here, where exactly we are, and what is next. How do you know if there's a reversal and we shift from this bear trend to the bull, right? Or how do we know when there's a signal that the bears are still in control and the price is going to go lower? And we can't predict the future. We can only use the tools we have to understand where we are and to sort of create possibilities and outcomes and go from there. And that's what we're going to do. And, there's so much panic and fear and uncertainty and anger and frustration, and I hear it and I sympathize with it. It's been a frustrating year. Like, we had $20,000 Bitcoin. Now we're back down at 6,000. A lot of people got in up here, really late in this parabolic breakout. And they're wondering what to do. And everyone's saying, hold on, hodl, hodl. And, that might be a good move. It might not be. We don't know. So I'm just going to try to educate you on exactly where we are right now so you can make some great decisions for yourself. So looking here, you can see we're in a very definitive descending triangle, right? We have multi-month support at this 5,800 area, and it's creating a floor, and then the price action is condensing, right? So we keep having lower highs. This high is lower than this one, which was lower than this one, which was lower than this one. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've had 5 attempts to break this trend line, and we have failed, right? The bulls could not push the price action above. We have 3 points of contact on this trend line, and that's what we need to have a definitive trend line. We've seen it tested over, since March, right? And you can see each time a lower high. And we're getting to the point where there isn't much room left, right? And so this blue triangle really shows how the price action could continue condensing until we get to this point around November 15th where we're going to see it go either way. And it could happen before that. Just know we don't know exactly when it's going to happen. But you can see price is hugging. It's trying to break this trend line, but we can't get the volume that we need. We can't break through in a way that definitively shows that we have crossed over these lines. And that's what we're looking for, right? As traders of technical analysis, we are looking for the break of the line, a retest, and then a breakout, right? That's how you know that there's a reversal. So that's what we're looking for. Sorry, I keep getting this drawing tool. And our price action is condensing. So the blue is the main, pattern, the main pattern to be looking at. A bearish, very bearish pattern. We need a reversal until price action is going to go back up. And you can see we're not getting it. Now, this yellow line I drew with 3 points of contact. Actually, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That shows that we are setting higher lows on a more micro level. And this is good because it does show that at least we're making higher lows. We're still making lower highs, but we're making higher lows. So this could end up being, creating a support level and a pressure area for the Bitcoin price. It's right about that 6,000, 6,100 area. And this could be the thing that we continue to sort of stay within, right? This yellow line, and then break out or break down. And you can see we even broke over the line, but we rolled over because there was no volume. So I am waiting for more definitive proof that we have broken these trend lines, and then we can then make decisions about, jumping back into the market in ways that meets each individual person's need. But that's not what we're going to talk about here. But I'm just sort of looking at the picture, the big picture here. If you look at this chart, I'm noting here that the volume has gone down. If you look at the volume charts here, you can see it's just a downward trend, right? And that's because not as many people are playing these swings. People are tired. People have quit. More people are shorting. And what's going to happen is if we can condense through this and we come out on the bull side, you're going to see us rise probably pretty quickly because people have to cover their shorts and then people are going to be taking positions now that we have a proven reversal. But you can see here, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, and we're just continuing down into this slope, right? This descending slope. So let's look at how do we know when there is a reversal? Like, what are the main things that we're looking for? Well, it's pretty simple. So we have a very definitive descending trend line. We have a very definitive support level, right? And so we're looking for scenarios in which we break these lines. And I'm going to change this color. We'll make this one blue. So on the blue side, on the bull side, let's say the bull scenario, how do we know that the reversal happens and the market price will likely increase? Well, this price could still continue to test this low. It could continue to trade within this range. And what we're looking for is a break of the blue line, right? So we want to see something like, sorry about that. We want to see something where the price action continues, and then we break. Struggling here. Sorry about that, folks. All right, so we break the line, and usually there's a retest. You know, to come back and retest this line, and if we stay on the other side of this line, then we could start seeing some support, and then, you know, this line could be straight up, this line could be gradual, and then increase, and it's probably going to be choppy. But this positive break on the higher side of this blue line would signal a bull market. Now, on the bear side of things, price action would stay within this range and would cross under this red line. And then we would probably have a little bit of a retest. And this is your last opportunity to sort of either create a short trade or sell your bags, your holdings, and then you're going to see a capitulation. And at that point, it's just a matter of how low is it going, what's the next price target, and what's the strategy for accumulating tokens or for playing bounce plays. And we go over that in Crypto Victory, and you can head over and sign up to Crypto Victory, and we actually go through the price targets that I have set on the downside, and you can join us there and really start creating some trades that work for you. But for right now, I just want to demonstrate that these are the scenarios that we're looking for. And if we break underneath, it's very logical. It's very good chance that we're going into that 3,000 area, maybe this 4,500 area. But I do want to point out one other thing. You know, when you're looking at technical analysis, you're looking for trend lines, you're looking for confluence. And the other thing that I see is a trend line that exists that looks something. Hey, folks, sorry about that. The software froze up, my trading software. So I drew this trend line. So you can see this green trend line would constitute a prevailing long-term bull trend line that is still intact. Right, so we have 1 point of contact, 2. We would need a third, and we can make the assumption that it might be here. So this, I draw this to show that this point right here becomes especially important. Right, this area right through here. If we zoom in, you can see it's right here, this 5,800. It's this long-term multi-month support. It condenses right into this point around 1121-ish. You know, it could be earlier, it could be later, but, well, probably won't be later, but where you have some serious trading volume. I'm sorry, you have some serious confluence. And this point, you know, on the bull side would be, you know, you condense in, you hit off this line, you get some support, you break through the descending trend line, and then it's off to the races. On the bear side, if we were to break under, you know, this line, we would be breaking two major price hurdles. One is this 5,800 long-term support. If that broke, that would be very strong case that says price action is going significantly lower. And then this long-term, really long-term bull trend line would be snapped as well. And that means the next possible, trend line becomes this one, right? Way down here. So you can start to see how this picture unfolds, where if we break down through here, it's going to get very messy. Very, very messy of two significant support levels that would break, and we would just be in further decline to figure out where the price support is, right? And that's what we do in Crypto Victory. So anyway, that is where we're at. I hope this makes sense for everybody. I hope you're keeping your eye on price action and not getting too panicky and too emotional in these little chop regions. We've been really trading a lot through this area, and it's just, range bound for now until we can break those prevailing trend lines, these big, big trend lines or support areas. Until we get some proof, we're still just chopping and just staying within this triangle. So I hope everybody gets value from this. If you want to learn more or hone your trading skills, now is the best time to be doing it while the markets are choppy, the markets are soft and on the decline. It's the best time to hone your skills, and that's what we do over at Crypto Victory. We are teaching people how to use technical analysis, how to use fundamental analysis to try to make good trading decisions that work for them and their strategies. So it's an educational course, it's an educational group, and we also do market analysis like this. So if you're interested, head over there to cryptovictory.com. And without further ado, good luck, everybody. I hope you have the understanding that you need to navigate this market well and can make great decisions for you. So take care, all the best.